Hi everyone. Today is Monday, February 9th, 2015. We're taking a quick look at this, where this one man tried to break into the Grand Haven Coast Guard, right here, this office. Grand Haven, Michigan. A 33-year-old is charged in the attack on the U.S. Coast Guard station at Grand Haven. Martin Lawrence Kruger was arraigned Monday on charges stemming from his actions Sunday morning. He is charged with making a false report or threat of terrorism, a 20-year felony and malicious destruction of property over $1,000, a 5-year felony. Authorities say Kruger called Ottawa County Dispatch telling them he had a bomb and was going to blow up the Coast Guard station in Grand Haven. Shortly after, he drove his pickup truck through a security gate at the station and assaulted Coast Guard personnel at the base. He was subdued and arrested, and the station was evacuated while police and the bomb squad examined the truck. Truck area records and the Grand Haven boardwalk were also closed during the incident. Earlier on Sunday morning, Kruger's residence near Mears burned. Authorities are calling that fire suspicious. Well, this is all the signs of the symbolism of the spiritual realms letting us know that we're nearing the end of the age. We even have the age of 33, just like the age of Jesus Christ when he perished, and this symbolism is around a lot for that age. We have the name Kruger, which is associated with the nightmare on Elm Street and such, just like a beast rising from the pit. Well, this may sound crazy or not, but that's what our channel does, is we show all the spiritual side of these and how it represents the end of the age coming. Just as right here shown on this mural in the United Nations, when this phoenix burns up and this nuclear event happens, and then the dead rise to go through this cabinet through the blue side off to heaven, and then over here the white horse of the apocalypse begins to ride, and this beast receives a grievous head wound, and then they get the sword for World War III, a giant cataclysmic event coming. And this is mapped out all around us. See the serpent right there? This is where the Coast Guard station was, right here. In Michigan. Grand Rapids, Grand Haven. This is going to show what we show on our channel all the time. This beast is ready to come through the gate, like Satan being cast down. Just as on this glyph I show an awful lot. Right here about this clownish individual coming with this key to open the abyss, crashing through the gate. You have to remember, Moses was taken out from underneath the burdens of Egypt and set free. From Abraham to Jesus were in Egypt. And all of these break down the end of days. But it shows the red horse of the apocalypse ready to go as this red bull. But do you see these two domes and this phoenix rising? It also represents when the serpent's head is bruised. Just as right here. In other words, it's supposed to happen. It's by the Bible. There's a big connection to the dog star Sirius, part of God's throne and the star of Bethlehem. And then also Jesus' foot is shown like a dog many times, and showing the gate as the dog, and even the woman of the Bible as the dog, represented the gate, and the Satan figure coming after the woman, as in Revelation 12 of the Bible. See the dog right here? And that's where the station is. He tried to break in and set up the bomb. And here's actually the key to open the abyss. See, like this sword. And see how it looks like it has a keyhole right here? We've shown this same picture at the Vatican. It shows like a keyhole, then the key, and a sword coming. For the second horseman of the apocalypse gets a great sword. Right there, perfect. And then the domes go, and the serpent's head is bruised. See the dome, and the serpent's head, and then Grand Haven. Everybody is released from their bondage here and set free, and ascension. There you go, exactly as everything we keep showing. The guy trying to break into the gate, the Satan figure ready to come and blow everything up. And then it represents also the serpent's head is bruised. And when everybody is set free, as we keep on showing. And then they get their sword to go off and start World War III. The horsemen of the apocalypse are set loose. So that's what that represents right there. These are spiritual events happening all around us. How is it done through humans? Humans are known as hosts for spirits. Confess with your mouth, the Lord is Jesus. Believe in your heart, God hath risen him from the dead, and you'll be saved. Hallelujah. See the serpent and the mound and the sword. See the beast down here with the sword and the mound, and this represents when the woman of the Bible, the great whore, is burned with fire. See this large nuclear event coming right there? Because in the Bible, he comes after the woman. That's what it says. Like after the church and the Christians. Thank you very much, everybody. This is real and right in front of us all day long. Hallelujah.